It's been crash out zone for everyone.
This science experiment is over. You cannot be having sexual relations with a dolphin. They removed her from the dolphin. The dolphin held himself underwater and committed suicide.
I was like, oh, honey, if there's one thing I can do is spike a punch.
Just knowing Kris and her personality, she would run a carnival. It's the same as she would roll the trailer park.
I have watched so many hours of whale
I
attacks.
got into a fight at the garden.
Welcome to the Blonde Highlight Show. Give it up for your hosts, Kris and Kyle Hennessy.
Welcome back to Blonde Highlights.
Hi, everybody.
On this week's episode, we get right rooted back to our roots, and we are both filming from our home today. We are talking about all things, not taking anybody's crap. We're catching up on some great pop culture things. We went on a major roller coaster ride of I don't even know what, but there was a lot of laughs, a lot of wild conversation, a lot of trending topics. So
Yeah, we got
buckle
into
up.
dolphin births. We got into fights at the garden. We got into Carney
Mackenzie Shrill's language.
I talk about a story at the mayor of a carnival's trailer.
Like, we are doing things. We're doing things in this episode. So buckle up, get ready, and strap in for a good time, honey.
Yes.
Yes, let's go. What is up? What is going on?
You know, we're coming live from home right now. We've had so many technical difficulties, but we're here. I'm ready to just have fun with you.
Honestly, I feel like we just needed to sneak out of the studio for a minute and just do like an OG episode. It has been crazy, just like life in general, opening up this bar. And I think we just needed to like reconnect with our roots for a minute.
Exactly. Get back to the roots. We're back in my bedroom,
I
my
know
tree. She's not
it's
stuck in Christmas, but she's stuck in Easter.
she's an Easter zone. Honestly, I was going to say I can see those Easter ribbons. But you know what's real cool now is that now you have the frame background with like the green and the frame photos. And then I have the red couch and then I just have framed mirrors. Like we're actually an aesthetic now.
No, exactly. And I will say that your frames are more mirrors, though, right?
They're all mirrors. Yeah.
I know. I low key, when I'm editing, sometimes I like see the back of the mirrors. I'm like, I'm afraid there's like a ghost gonna like slide by real quick or something.
Okay. Honestly, every time I sit back here or like I take a photo or even the last time that we recorded since been doing this, I'm like, I sometimes will look in them and be like, I wonder if there's anything in there.
No, I'm telling you, I think something's going on.
Something's going on in those mirrors. I've
I think
saged the
so.
hell out of this place.
Yeah. But I think like mirrors are like a portal or something.
Yeah, you're actually not supposed to buy secondhand mirrors.
Really?
Yes, you're not supposed to buy secondhand mirrors because it can carry the energy from the other place where it came from.
Okay, I could see that. And you're not supposed to have
Yeah.
the mirrors face your bed either. Or mirrors facing
Oh,
each other.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, I have heard of that. Oh my God, it'd be
Yeah.
like Ghost Wars.
Yeah. I know, because
Oh
if the
my,
mirrors are facing each other, apparently like the spirits can go back and forth. I don't know.
it's like mirror jumping. That's so crazy.
But I do get a little like I get a little creeped out around mirrors sometimes.
Yeah, no. Okay. Did you growing up ever get creeped out? Like, say, when you're washing your face, sometimes if I'm home alone, I still get creeped out like this, where you're washing your face and then all of a sudden, like, you come up and then I always just sometimes creep myself and be like, there's going to be someone standing in the mirror.
No, same. I'm paranoid all the time. Like literally, I'm always afraid of a ghost or like a situation happening. And the mirrors, there's a big in the bathroom when I'm doing that. Because remember as a kid, like the Bloody Mary or whatever.
Oh my God, Kyle. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Never,
Can I
never,
tell
never.
you? No. Do you know that I got in so much trouble at my Catholic school in like grade 4 or 5 because I was hosting Bloody Mary in the washroom? So I would have girls come into the washroom and we would turn off all the lights and do Bloody Mary. But
Mm-mm.
what they didn't know is that I was secretly terrified of it and would go home and wouldn't be able to sleep. And then my dad finally had to do it with me. And he had to hold my face to look into the mirror to be like, it's nothing's going to happen because I was so convinced something was going to happen. It was awful.
Oh my god. So these are the fears I had all the time as a kid. And do you know how you get intrusive thoughts?
Yeah.
I would get intrusive thoughts about saying it, and then I'd be like, "Oh my god, my brain said it 3 times in a row. She's gonna pop up or something."
Stop. Oh
Yeah,
my God. Stop.
I know.
Okay,
It's so
I have
weird.
something really fun to tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so you know how they're doing a whole like Legally Blonde show of like, I guess it's like the life of Elle Woods before she went to Harvard, like in high school, a prequel, I guess.
Yes, I saw
So,
this.
pardon?
I saw it, but I didn't know it was coming because I thought they were doing another movie.
Okay, so I was watching this thing on Reese Witherspoon. It was an interview, and she was talking about how the girl got the part. And you know what she did? Her audition tape started with her in a pool, and she was going on and on all about why she should have the role. And it was so good. She went into, like, different, like, scenes and roles and outfits and did this whole thing, and Reese Witherspoon was like, as soon as I saw that, she was like, it was obviously her, and it made me think of the time that we submitted our pitch deck, and remember we even put, like, "Imagine it smells like perfume here," like, we did
Mhm.
the Elle Woods of it all. I
Yeah,
just think that, like, that is such a clever thing to do for an audition, like, good for her.
exactly. Wait, did we have the idea of, like, floating in my pool and being like
Yes. Yes.
and then, like, that company, you can see their high rise from my pool too.
Yes. And we were gonna do something just like that. I wonder if we try again and just float in the pool, except for it'll just be like, just be on these floaties and we're not graceful.
No, no, not graceful. We're fucking tired. Maybe smoking a cig. And we're like, "Listen,
Bottle of
we've been
fucking
at
Jack
this for a
Daniels.
while. We got a couple years in, over 100 episodes, and why don't you fucking sign us?"
Like, listen, guys, come on, we're tired. We're fucking tired. We're running this podcast like a fucking Fortune 500. Like, we're exhausted. Help us
Literally.
out. Like, literally, just fucking help us out for 10 minutes. Hire us.
Like, we got 5 other fucking jobs, and we're trying to do the most, but we could use some help.
Like, oh my God, ridiculous. Ugh, no, I saw that and I was like, I cannot wait to tell Kyle about this because I just thought that was so cute
No, I
and
didn't see
so
that
just
at all.
our vibe of like handing in our pitch deck. Imagine it smells like perfume here.
But all these there's, like, so many movie remakes, and I love that. Like, I heard they're filming Romeo and Michelle right now. Was right?
I
They're
know.
doing House or there were some talks of doing House Bunny again with Anna Faris.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
because she was
God.
doing press for Scary Movie, and they were asking her about it, and she was like, "I would love to do another, like, House Bunny."
Oh my God. Okay. So, first of all, another thing that we predicted or summoned was Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Because we did a whole episode talking about how they don't make them like Scary Movie anymore, and we have actually spoken about them needing to do another Romeo and Michelle. We have
Yes.
spoken about that.
Yeah. Well, the Romeo and Michelle thing's been happening for a minute. Like, they announced they were doing it, they were writing it, and now they're, like, filming it.
Oh my god. Do you know that I always thought that Romy was Christina Applegate?
Really?
I always thought it was her. It was, like, only a few years ago that I learned it wasn't her.
Oh.
I don't know why. I've just always assumed that it was her.
That's yeah, I didn't know because I don't know who does it. Who was the actress? I don't even know.
She's not like I don't think she's like a very well-known actress. I think she's like known for Romeo and Michelle.
Yeah. Well, she's back. We're
Yeah,
happy
she's
about
back.
that.
She's
I'm
having a
gonna
comeback moment.
lose my fucking mind when it comes out.
We should say it together.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
Oh my
learn
god.
all the words. Hopefully there's some
Yeah.
good phrases.
Just think of all the clips we can do. I wanna see their new outfits.
Yes. That's the big thing with the fashion. And they better not fuck
Yes.
it up.
Yeah, and Ellen Cummings, like,
Yeah. Okay, listen to this. So a couple weeks ago, my friend, she was like, my sister's in town. Let's go to dinner. So we go to this like cute rooftop restaurant for dinner. And then afterwards, she was like, let's go to the club. So we walk over to the club. And mind you, like in our group, like one of the girls is 6 months pregnant. She's 6 months pregnant at the club right now. Not drinking, obviously. But
obviously.
Alan Cummings was there.
Shut up.
Yes.
Oh my god, he's so hot. Did he look good?
He looked good. Yeah.
I've always thought he was hot. There's something about him where I'm just like, ugh, I would
Do you
throw
know what I
down.
think's funny? Do you know my boss, Robert? Like to me, they're the same person.
Oh my god, stop, like, personality-wise?
No, but just like look wise too, in a way.
I
Do you
don't
see it?
know. I don't see it. No, I don't see it.
Maybe it's just like the visual vibe is similar.
I'd
I don't
have to
know.
see I don't know. I wanna see a side by side.
So over the last few weeks, it's been hard to keep up with everything. We put out some good episodes, but there's been some breaks in between because Kris is opening a bar. We've had crazy amount of stuff going on, and we've just been crashing out, right?
It's been crash out zone for everyone. It's been mental breakdowns, it's been crashing out, it's been setting boundaries, it's been a time. This has been a very trying time.
Now, I know for me, I've been crashing out on men.
Oh, please.
I've been a bit of a man hater.
Who have you been crashing out on?
Bro, everybody just crashing out central, like a little bit like crazy. Like, I'm just like, I can't take anyone's shit right now,
Mm,
especially a man's. I'm not doing it.
no.
And the other day, I got into a fight at the garden.
Okay, I knew this was going to the garden. I knew this was going to the garden. Okay, what happened at the garden?
Okay, so like, long story short, I had to go do my monthly garden cleanup. It's like hour and a half of volunteer hours. And so I get there, like 2 hours of sleep. I had a crazy dream where two different men fucked me over in the dream. So I was pissed off. So I show up to the garden, real fucking annoyed. And so basically, they put me on this project where I had to lift all these like heavy ass rocks and this like whole tree stump like art piece. It was heavy lifting. And I was like, I'm channeling my rage towards men into moving this shit. And so I'm just like fucking throwing rocks around. Like they're like, we gotta get a crowbar to get this out of the ground. And I'm like, no,
Oh my god.
whoa,
Fuck
Hulk
no.
mode.
No.
Hulk mode.
No.
Yeah. I'm in Hulk mode, throwing shit around, and they put these guys to help me, and now they're in my fucking way. And I think with some of the agricultural type of work like that, like I intimidate the guys a little bit because they're kind of learning this, and I've been doing this since I was a kid. Like she's a country girl, so I was maybe being a little sassy. But
A
anyways, towards the end of
little?
the project, I did most of this work, and
Oh
like
my
I'm talking
god.
heavy lifting plus the ingenuity of it all. And then I redid it like three
Ingenuity.
times to make this guy happy that was like running in kind of the garden. And the guy that was supposed to be helping me, he really was going most of the time. Like he spent 45 minutes to go find a level. And then like, so I was doing it all myself. Well, as soon as it's done, that guy was there. And the guy who was running the kind of the garden thing comes over and will only talk to him about the project that I did and
Oh.
is congratulating him, but also just saying how good it looks. But like,
Did that guy give you the credit?
no,
Oh.
no. And I forgot to throw in, he was so in my way that he almost injured me a few times because he wouldn't listen to me and like shoved the stump the wrong direction and like hit me in the legs and like tripped me and shit.
Oh
So
my god.
didn't even say, you know what, thank you, but like Kyle did most of it or like nothing
Oh.
like that. And so that guy would only talk to him about it. And I kept trying to intervene in, and but he would only talk to him. And I was just sitting there, I'm like, am I going fucking crazy? So I looked over at him
Mm-mm.
and I said, "Excuse me, is there a reason that you will only address him about the project that I did?"
Good.
I was like, I was like, "I did all of this. Like, what's going on here?" And I was like, "Is this misogynistic or something? Like, whatever." And the guy was like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean it that way." And I'm like, "Well, like, it's coming off that way." And
Good.
so that was it. Like, it was me and him were cool. Like, I was just like, "No, I'm gonna call this out." And actually, he was like, "I'm so glad you were so direct with me."
He said
And
that?
yeah, yeah. Because this isn't my personality, but this is the new Kyle. He's gonna call shit
Yeah.
out. But this guy that was supposed to be helping me, that was in my way, girl, he flipped the fuck out, starts cussing me out, being an
No way.
absolute psychopath. Then they tell him, dude, you gotta go. Like, this is getting out of hand. You could go, and it's not going anywhere." So I'm apologizing too. He comes back, starts yelling at me again, and I'm like, "Listen, the thing is that I tried to patch this over. I tried to apologize, but like this isn't going anywhere." And I was like, "I'm confident in my character as a person, and everyone else likes me, so I don't know what to say." That
Good
set
for
him the fuck
you.
off. He went psychotic. And we're like, "Dude, like calm down and go. Like it's whatever."
Like, just fucking go home. I would have just started like putting all the shit back. I would have been like, "Oh, I can wheelbarrow it once, I can wheelbarrow it twice. Imma bring all this shit and put it back. You're not gonna acknowledge me, you wanna take all the credit? Fine, you do it."
Can you imagine? I'm
Just
just
like
like
just like, "Oh, you're not gonna acknowledge me, just you in the background bringing it all back."
just tossing fucking
Mm,
chunks of concrete, just
fuck
like,
it.
"Ah!"
Oh my god. No, that's ridiculous. See, sometimes you just reach that point and you just have to say, "You know what? I have no more fucks to give, and I'm
No.
gonna just give it back. I'm gonna say what I wanna say. I'm tired of being nice. I'm tired of just always just taking it and not standing up for myself." And so, like, I feel like I'm in my "fuck you" era too, where I'm just like, "That's fine. You do
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna do me. That's it."
And viewers, listen to this. We're both in our fuck you era. We're gonna call it out.
Mhm.
And we're like, we're helping the people. But also I'm right there with you. Like I can't and I think what happens sometimes is when you allow people just to push your limits and push your limits and push your limits, then you get pissed off at something small and they're like, look at her being fucking crazy, flipping out over this little thing. And it's like, no, it was about the whole damn thing.
This is about the whole entire thing. And I mean,
Yeah.
I think that that's it. I think that, okay, like, so for instance, it happened the other day. I have my patio set outside the store, and there's an ice cream shop beside me. And so everybody goes to the ice cream shop, but then comes and sits on my patio. And it happens all the time. And I'm like, okay, I don't really know what to do because I don't want to, like, I really like the people next door. So, like, I don't want to be rude to their customers.
Hmm.
So I've just kind of let it slide, but then it's just been pissing me off because it's like these people are just rude because now they're leaving their garbage on my patio set. Now they're
Mm-mm.
making like there's been times where like they've made a mess on my patio set and they leave it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna like say something. And then I was like, okay, no, I'm not. Then finally, this woman came in and she was like pissed off. And she's like, why are you letting people eat ice cream on your patio? I thought this was an ice cream shop. And then turned around and walked out. And I was like,
Oh,
okay. And so then I went outside and I told the people, I'm sorry, this is for customers. And now I put a sign up and I was like, this is only for like wine on main customers.
yeah. You're like, you can pair that with a nice glass of wine and
Yeah.
sit here.
Like, you can stand and look at my patio set, but nobody's allowed to fucking sit on that thing anymore. And I will go out because once again, as soon as she came in, I was like, yeah, what the hell? It was like this sign that I needed to be like, stop being such a pussy little bitch and just go out and tell these people not to sit there.
No, exactly. She's
No.
like, I love that she was like, girl. Get it together. Go yell at these people.
She's like, "I thought this was ice cream. Why are you doing this?" And I was like, "Okay, like, fuck, you're right. Sorry."
I love that she literally was like, "Girl, you gotta stand up for yourself."
No, she walked in and she was like, pissed and annoyed. I was like, "Okay, man, sorry." No, I feel like I'm just sometimes you just reach a point where people, I feel like, just take advantage of kindness and
Mhm.
maybe take advantage of like sensitivity. And they've been using that almost against me. And I've tapped out. I've
Yeah.
just said, I'm done. I'm done
Yeah.
tapping out. And I don't want to have any part of it.
And I think if you set the expectation that she's gonna say something if you do something,
Mm,
people aren't gonna do something. They're gonna know.
exactly.
But,
Exactly.
like, as soon as you start letting things slide, they're like, "Oh, I can do more."
Yes. People are so quick to take advantage. People are just like, I can't believe it. People are just like, oh, like literally, you give an inch, they'll take the fucking mile.
Yeah.
They'll do the distance. They're like, fuck this.
I
I
know.
can't. I'm like, this is way too fucking much. I'm done.
I it has to be hard because, like, I work in customer service, obviously, doing hair, and so, like, I have had batshit crazy stories that could shock anybody, but it's also, like, I have a limited clientele, so I know like, I've had to tell people, like, "I'm sorry, I can't do your hair anymore." But, like, when you have a business kinda like yours, there's a lot of customers coming and going.
Hmm.
So you do have to,
Hmm.
like, deal with a lot of brunt
Bruh.
drama.
Well, we have one customer who has dementia,
Mm.
and she's in here, and I was able to track down her family because she literally came in here and then we cut her off and then she lost it, went outside, starting telling everybody not to come in here, went down the street, brought somebody back up to complain because we cut her off. So we explained to the person that she brought in why we cut her off. And then she came in an hour later, like nothing happened. And
Uh-uh.
we were like, I, I was like, was able through conversation to figure out who her son was and contacted him. And I was like, you need to know about your mom. And like now she only walks by and like looks in. So I don't know if they told her she's not allowed to come in. I don't know. But like she lost it and then forgot and then like came back in.
Girl, sometimes they don't even forget. Like, they're just
Like, yeah. That would be some shit we would do. We'd be like, yeah, it's my dementia.
like, no. Like, sometimes people do this stuff. Like, I have heard of people stylists, like, firing clients for doing crazy shit, and then they try to book under a fake name.
Shut up.
Like, we're
No.
not gonna notice this is that person.
Oh my, yeah, like what how are you supposed to know like it's not that person? Fuck
And then they
off.
show up committed to using the fake name. Being like,
That's so embarrassing.
"No, I don't know that girl. Who is that?"
Yeah, that person looks exactly like that other person though.
Like, the general public is fucking crazy. That's the thing. That's the
That's
tea.
that's insanity. Okay, can I tell you what I said to a customer the other day? And I thought right away, I was like, oh my God, I need to tell Kyle.
Yeah.
I literally said, so okay, I was making this punch and it's like a slushy and there was no alcohol in it. And I made it and then the girl wanted some and then she was like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. What do you think? Like, do you think you could add alcohol to it? And like, just off my tongue, I was like, oh, honey, if there's one thing I can do is spike a punch and
Mhm.
walked away. And I just thought
Mhm.
afterwards, I was like, oh my God, who is she?
You
Oh,
need
honey, if there's one thing I can do, it's spike a punch.
you need that as a decorative sign. Just put that. Get it in a neon sign.
Yes, I
"Oh,
can spike a
honey."
punch. Oh, honey, there's one thing I can do, it's
Can't do
spike a
it.
punch.
I love that.
I know. I was like, I need to tell Kyle about this. It's just
I
it's
do love
very
that.
on
That's a
brand.
brand. That's a brand.
Right? That was so on brand.
Yes, that was so on brand. It was so on brand for me to get into a fight with a guy at the garden.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Like, when we're not working, we're building our fucking brands. Like,
Yes.
that's it.
That's a good excuse too. I'm just like, honey, that's my brand.
You're like, this conversation is now somehow a tax write-off. Like, this is a brand building exercise. I'm writing
Exactly.
off this fucking conversation. Oh my God.
I have been okay, there's this girl on TikTok right now that I'm obsessed with. Her name's
Okay.
Kelsey, and she's rowing, like a rowboating from California to Hawaii
What? Why?
because, well, I think it's all in all to raise money for a charity that helps the whales. But
Oh,
basically, she's trying to break the world record for women's like cross Pacific travel on a rowboat. Okay.
amazing.
So it's solo. So she has done this before with a team. She was in a team of three other girls and they rode from California to Hawaii before. But this time she's doing it fully solo
Oh my God.
and she's almost there.
How long has it taken her?
She's on day like 38 or something like that. Okay.
Oh,
So the previous record was 86 days for women.
what?
Yeah. And she's
How?
like 38. She's going to be there. She's going to like in day 40 something is going to beat the record. So
Oh
she's like
my God.
tackling the record, like next level. But because she's coming in so fast, she's going to break the men's record too.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
So she's going to
yeah.
have the record for the
Yeah.
fastest solo crossing from California to Hawaii.
I want to know when the last time a man did that was.
I would love to know too.
Because it could be like that record could be set like 100 years ago and like no one really cared about it. And then all of a
Mhm.
sudden, now that a woman's beat it, there's going to be some man being like, give me my paddle, get me my rope. Like,
I want to see them try. I want to see them try because by
right?
day 5, they're going to be crying about some shit.
This is amazing. Is she raising money as she goes?
I think so. I think the whole point of it is to raise money for this charity that's helping whales, but
Nice.
everyone's getting involved. I saw like The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's Hawaiian.
Yeah.
So him and these other Hawaiian celebrities were like making videos like, girl, we're waiting on you to cheer you on
Oh,
as you
that's
come in.
amazing.
Yeah. And now it's like national news and everyone's picking it up, telling her story. But I've been following since day one. And
Of course
everyone's
you
like,
have.
girl, you're not going to survive it. What are you crazy? And
Oh
she's
my.
doing it. And she's just rowing nonstop. Like she's hardly sleeping. She has a little area that she goes in to sleep in. And it's a rowboat built for the ocean.
Oh, wait,
That's
is
the
she
thing.
sleeping on the boat?
Yeah. Yeah. She's
What?
attached to it, like tethered to it, because she could flip and get knocked out of the boat. And she
So
has like prepared food. She has water that she's pumping out of the ocean, like filtering it out, the salt water out to make it drinkable. And
so she's
there's,
not docking and, like, going and staying at a hotel or anything, like
girl, how?
oh,
She's in the
yeah,
middle
I
of the
guess,
Pacific
like,
Ocean.
how? Yeah.
She's literally alone in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There's
Yeah,
no
I'm, like,
boats following
picturing her,
her.
like, pulling up to shore, like,
Yes.
"Imma get a room for one, please."
Yes. She's like peeing and pooping in a bucket. She's alone,
Oh my god.
but she's doing it. And like people are making jokes about, like, her showing up with, like, massive arms and stuff.
Just like Popeye arms, like
Yeah,
oh my
and
god. I need
she
to
has
like,
to
I
jump out of the boat every so many days, and then she has to clean the underside of the boat, and she makes videos, and there's, like, fish that, like, fly up in the air and, like, into the boat and stuff, and she's, like, tossing them back out.
see, I would be so scared of, when whales go under boats and then they go up and they go on top of the boat?
Yeah,
That would be
but
terrible.
whales don't do that very often.
I remember I went whale watching when I was, like, 10 in Newfoundland, and it was,
Mhm.
like, the coolest experience, but that's all I could think about. I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna die on this boat." But, okay, wait, so
No, back to the whales
how
real quick. Back to the whales real quick. Whales don't do that normally. There's this is my conspiracy theory, but humans and whales, especially orcas, have a history together. Like throughout evolution, we have a history together because they don't hurt us. Do you know what I mean? Like
they no, they can get orcas especially can
no.
get very oh my god,
Here's
are
the
we about
thing.
to go off on whales together? Because, like, no,
Yeah.
here's the
Uh huh.
thing.
Outside of captivity, they do not hurt
Yeah.
us.
Okay, but listen,
Okay.
they fuck around though. They will
Mhm.
fuck around. They may not hurt, but they will fuck around. And there is a thing right now where in this one part of the ocean that they were doing that to the boats recently.
Yeah. Well, they probably deserved it.
B I'm not saying they didn't deserve it, but what I'm saying though is that orcas, especially even in the ocean, will sometimes they'll fuck around, like they'll circle or they'll do like freaky things and then most of the times not attack. But in
Yeah.
captivity, they get really smart.
Yeah. They're incredibly smart. But in captivity, they will attack a human.
Mhm.
But for the most part, in the wild, they won't attack a human, but they attack everything else.
Do you think that we were like all one? Is that what you're meaning?
No, I don't know. Maybe we're aliens and they're aliens and we were on a planet together before. Or I don't know, maybe just like human evolution, we've evolved together, like in the past, in like ancient civilizations, we were more cool.
Yeah, wasn't there like that whale and woman or that dolphin and woman that like fell in love?
Yeah, but that's the thing with dolphins, because orcas are a type of dolphin, basically.
Yes. Yes.
And not only did that woman fall in love with that dolphin, she was masturbating him. Look this up. This is batshit crazy
I
stuff.
know, you
She
told
was
me this. I got
masturbating.
fascinated with it. I went down this
Yes.
rabbit hole.
And then when the government stepped in and was like, "Girl, this science experiment is over. You cannot be having sexual relations with the dolphin." They removed her from the dolphin. The dolphin held himself underwater and committed suicide.
That's so fucked.
It's crazy. He fell in love with her.
That's what I mean. Like there's that connection that they're able to connect in such a way with humans.
Yeah. And look up human birth with dolphins. Dolphin births. That's
Yes.
so crazy. Have
Honestly,
you seen that?
this is now a National Geographic's podcast.
Yes.
Okay, this is now like, guys, this is it. Okay, I have watched so many hours of whale attacks. Like, if you just search it on Google, especially at like SeaWorld and Marineland and like all the SeaWorlds around the world, it is crazy because the way that they attack is so with their brains first.
Hmm.
It is thought out and that's what makes orcas creepy to me. Like like if I was in the water and I was face to face with a shark and an orca, I would be more scared of the orca.
100%.
Mhm.
Because the sharks are dumb. Like they'll fuck
The
you
sharks are
up.
like they bite, but they're like, oh, you.
They can't see. They don't know what they're biting. They're just
Hmm.
floating around biting shit.
Hmm.
And they don't know. You can literally just like push them in the nose and redirect them. They're going off the sound. Where
Yeah,
orcas are like smarter than us. And
yeah, they're ugh,
it's more
yeah.
calculated. They're incredibly smart.
they'll bring you down and drag you down and then bring you up for just like a little gasp of air and then
Mhm.
like they do psychological warfare. Like they're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah. And each pod has its own little ways of psychological warfare when they're hunting and doing different things. Like,
Their own communication language.
mhm.
Okay, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Guys, we have an update on the Mackenzie Shrill case. And this is the language that she speaks in prison. So we had brought up that she was speaking um gibberish
Yeah.
in the hospital and then she was speaking the different language over the phones, but we found out, I don't know if it's the one that was in the hospital because that was said as gibberish, that was able to be detected, whatever, but the language that she's speaking in prison is what?
It's called Carney.
Carney.
And so what Carney is like, do you know, like carnival workers? Like the Carnies?
Yes.
That they have a little language they call Carney. And it's basically so they could talk so the carnival goers wouldn't understand them.
That is so messed up. Like,
But
here we are no, 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 but here, like, everybody thinks when they go to the carnival, like, their shit don't stink, like, they're above the carnies, like, whatever, but this whole time, they don't know, like, the carnies are out for you. Like,
oh
the
yeah.
carnies are talking the most shit about you. Like,
Yes.
you're on their land.
No,
So
literally. Um, can I tell you something? But the whole Carney thing. So like this language, it was interesting to me that this whole came up, and basically other people had decoded it. And a lot of the conversations that you hear of her speaking to her mother that way, it's not about the case. It's her talking shit about other people in jail with her. And so that no one else can understand it. But when you get down to the language, it's really easy to decode. You
decode
just
it. Teach us.
it's literally
Teach
like
me
we're
carny right now.
it's right where the first vowel is, you add like a ESA or something like that in it.
Give me an example. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Spell the word sour. Like
How
say
about I
the word
use
sour.
I'm gonna use can.
Okay.
Okay, and I can't remember if it's ESA or EZA. I think it's
Okay.
EZA. So it's C EZAAN.
So she would just say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kanzia, and Kanzian instead of can. I'm probably messing this
Oh.
all up, but that's the way it is. That's the vibe of it.
Okay, so it's like straight up carny.
Yeah, yeah. And what I found crazy about this is okay, so where I grew up, there was like a carnival company there, and we knew them somehow or another. But there was a piece of land near my parents' house that the Carnies system bought, and they would fix like the Ferris wheels and shit there and stuff. And we'd be like, "Oh my god, there's a Carney coming up the hill." But one time, I helped my cousin move to Florida, and so we get down to Florida, and people she knew there were somewhat related to this family who own that carnival company. So what I found out is the city that she moved to was the Carney retirement capital of the world.
Shut up.
Yes. So the whole city in Florida is filled with retired Carney workers.
So they just like bop around, setting up shop, talking their shit, and then they have their own little place that they all just like go hither together and just retire with.
I guess so.
They are building like an actual community. Like
Yeah.
they are probably like the most welcoming people too.
Yeah. So I got like drunk in this man's trailer, and they called him mayor because he was like
Stop
mayor of the
it.
carnival.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I'm kind of jealous because I wish that I could have gone. Like, I want to, like, we need to show up and pretend that we're carnies. Now we speak the language.
Mhm.
You and I will you know where it is. So we're gonna dress the part. We'll get like overalls and like cute and whatever. And then we'll just show up and like pretend we're straight from carnivals
Yeah. But
and just be
here's
like, hey guys,
but here's the
easy A,
thing.
whatever it is, their language.
Do carnies really exist anymore?
Where?
Is it like a dying thing to be a carny?
I don't know because like there's always fairs and carnivals going on still.
That's true.
I
I don't
think
know, but like,
I have a friend who's I'm very close with, and she comes from a line of carnies.
oh,
Like it's a thing, and it's a respectable, like reputable business. Like they're all like they're getting booked.
yeah, they're working, and I'm here for it. And then they
I'm,
retire in Lakeland, Florida.
and then they just go. Like here, everyone's making fun of them, but the whole time they're like, "You guys are all showing up to our stuff, trusting that we've put it all together perfectly for you."
Mhm.
We're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna charge you thousands of dollars to take your kids on a stupid ride. All right.
Mhm.
And then we're just gonna fuck off to Florida.
Hell yeah.
They got it right. Honestly, like,
Yeah.
go them.
And so I went on this whole rabbit hole about carny talk, and then I saw a clip. And there's other people like decoding it, and there were some people that spoke it because their mom taught it to them. Because they would be out like somewhere, and the mom would want to gossip to the daughter about someone else at the store, and then she would like speak in that language, so they wouldn't understand it.
Oh my God. Okay. So I used to speak my own language when I was little. It was called the op language. So basically, like every consonant, you would just say op after and you would spell out the world.
Oh.
So my favorite word to spell was loser. Okay.
Hmm.
So literally, if I was talking, I would just be lapos api rap.
It's when it's fast, I don't understand it.
It's so fast. Like I'll be like, "Can you pass me the cup?" It would be like, "Kape nap, yapo you, pape sap sap, mapi, top
Okay.
puppy,
So it's the
puppy pup."
same idea,
Mhm.
basically, the way it's replaced like that. But doing this deep dive, there was a clip where they were asking Mackenzie's dad about it. And he's like, yeah, no, they speak Carney. He's like, it's like Carney, gypsy talk, something like that. He's like her mom taught it to her and she taught it to her. And he's like, they asked him if he understood it. And he said, I don't understand it, especially when they're fast.
Yeah, because when you speak in your own language like that fast, you just gotta be quick and you just
Yeah.
gotta know what's going on. So I have my own Carney language. So like we can show up and double down on the Carnies.
Hell yeah.
We can go with the op language and be like, hey, lapos happy robs.
Probably get some discounts on some things.
Honestly, just throw me a bone. Next time, you know what? I'm going to take the kids to a fair and I'm going to see what's up. I'm going to see if I can speak to them.
Exactly. Figure it out. You know,
Like little side conversations. Like,
how mysterious would you come off?
girl, I honestly, like, I would be the belle of that fucking carnival.
Girl, I know you would be.
And they'd be like, who is she? Like, yeah, guys, I know your language.
No. The thing about just knowing Kris and her personality, she would run a fucking carnival. It's the same as she would roll the fucking trailer park, okay? She just is gonna know everyone's tea. She's just gonna stop by, be like, hey, Nancy, I heard so and so said something like this. I gotta see how you doing.
Yes.
Bob, how's it going, Bob?
Hmm.
Charlie, how was it with Mackenzie?
Yes. I would know everything.
She's
That's
gonna know all the
that's
scams. She's like, I know that you were running a scam over there. Pay up a little bit.
be like, don't worry, I'll turn my blind eye.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I don't see you. I honestly feel like that is kind of what's starting to happen on this new street that I'm on
Yeah.
doing this business. Like
Mm-hmm.
people are talking to me. People
Yeah.
just come in and talk to me and I'm like, guys, I'm getting the tea of the street. Like
Literally my dream.
it's honestly like it's been pretty interesting. But I just wonder what Mackenzie's saying. Like, what shit is she talking in jail? And then, like, is it backfiring on her now where people are like, now they know, are they gonna, like, learn it and listen to her and then, like, be ahead of her or something? Or she can get her
Probably.
ass whooped.
Probably. And that's the
Mhm.
thing, is like a lot of the things that people decoded, it was like the stupidest stuff. It was the stupidest stuff that she was saying to her mom.
That's what I mean. Like, oh, her hair's ugly. Like, probably
Yeah,
something so juvenile.
it was stuff like that.
Like, instead of talking about, like, real life shit, like, or remorse, it's like, that girl's hair is ugly and she stole my mascara.
She's like, "Did you get the Cash App payment?"
Yeah. Oh,
She's like,
man.
"I bedazzled this bitch's shoes. Did you get that Cash App payment?"
Mhm.
What a
Mhm.
mess. What a
She's like,
mess.
"I need money in my tin."
A 10? What's that called? No, what's that called?
The
Commissary.
commissary.
Comic, yes.
Commissary. I
And
love
how
those
did we
powers.
go from dolphins, Mackenzie?
I don't know, but you know what? I kinda like that journey we went on. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, a lot of
Uh,
fun.
yes.
I
Okay.
love it when it just goes places.
I know. You never know where it's gonna go. We covered so many grounds today. We don't forget about the things we talked about at the beginning: garden gossip, taking
Yes,
people's shit. We did a
yes,
lot.
yes.
Well, guys, this clears us up for today. We had so much fun. This was a nice, casual, just conversation. And we hope that you enjoyed it. Very OG. And yeah, we love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.